Before we start this episode, I just wanted to say sorry that this video hasn't gone out a lot earlier. For some reason my editing software didn't like the file, so I had to re-render the file in a different piece of software and then put it into my normal editing software. So it's been so complicated, and I've only just realised that I could do that, so that is why it's taken so long to get episode 2 of a Blackpool career mode out. And yeah, let's get on with the video. Hey guys, it's TheGameFaceHD here, and welcome back to my latest Blackpool career mode video, and it is episode 2 as well. And yeah, we're going to get on with the friendly match today. We do have a couple of little bids that we put in the previous episode, which I can quickly show you if it will let me. There we go. And you can see offers sent. We got Baker, McCann and Cook, all them offers, and we've received offers for Perkins and Nosworthy as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a game with our normal team, or with our best team should I say, against this random team I've never heard of, just because I want to see what the team is like at the moment. I've got no idea how they play or anything like that. Even though this is against supposedly lesser opposition, we should be winning this game, but I do still want to see what the team is like and where we actually need to strengthen, because this is supposedly our best team. So it'll give me a good indication as to where on the pitch we need to really start to strengthen a bit more. Cross has gone in, it's gone in the back of the net. Brilliant ball in. It was kind of unexpected for me to score, so I wasn't quite talking, but brilliant ball in. Let's watch the replay for this one. Look at this pass to DeFalonso, is it? Something like that. Back post, brilliant header. Goalkeeper doesn't save it. 1-0 thanks to Jamie O'Hara. And they've got a corner here. Let's hope we can just clear it straight away. Boyata's at the front post, and he's going to be in there, and the goalkeeper saves fairly securely. Jamie O'Hara to shoot again. This time it gets deflected. Can we win the header in there? And it's rebounded for a goal kick as we approach half time. Alfonso's still going here. Not the best of angles, and he's hit the post. And that is it for the first half. It has finished 1-0 at half time. Still got a second half to get hopefully a few more goals. We've had most of the possession, I'd imagine, and quite a few chances as well. In fact, our possession's been fairly even, surprisingly. You can see by the shots that we've had, though, that we have been the better team. And they've made one change. Let's go. Now it's the time to make, I think, a few changes. We are seeming to slow down a little bit, especially O'Hara. So we could do a change in him. Can maybe Miller come on and play? Let's just see what sort of stats he's got. He's not too bad. I think we're going to try this guy actually just in behind DeFalonso, and we'll take off O'Keefe and bring on Mellis. And I think that's going to be it just for now. Let's have a look at this guy. Yeah, we'll stick with that as our team. So making 2 changes. I am tempted to try Amos, but I don't think I will this game, to be honest with you. We'll maybe try him later on in one of the other friendlies. That was a bad tackle, that one. Didn't really get much of the ball, but I did get plenty of the player. And it's an opportunity for us to make our 2 changes. And the opposition are making 1 change themselves. I'm just going to push this line up slightly. Is he going to lay it off? He is. Lays it back off to him. And out wide, and it's kind of, yeah, dissolved a bit, that one. A bit of a waste of a set piece by them. But we've got it, and that is a poor tackle. Referee plays advantage, and we don't even get the free kick because we took too long and lost the ball. Now we've got it, though, and it's a poor pass. Alfonso's still in a bit of a run here. He's not really got too much support, and in the end it's a good tackle from the defender. A really poor second half from us, not having very much of the ball at all. It wouldn't surprise me if we do finish with a lot less possession after this second half, being unable to keep the ball for long periods, or periods enough to attack it anyway. I don't know if that's down to taking O'Hara off or what, but just not good enough at all in this second half. And keeper's going to keep it on. We've got a good chance to attack now through Eagles on this left hand side, and again it's just been a poor final pass that's cost us the opportunity to go on and potentially get a goal. And really this is a wasted opportunity to get some goals for the team, because we should have had quite a few more really against this sort of opposition. Got a chance maybe for one more if we can get onto that. Doesn't look like it. So again, a pretty poor second half. And that is it. We have won 1-0. Not a very good second half, especially. That first half was okay, but still not really good enough. So if anything to go by, we're not actually playing that well at all at this moment in time. So we do need new players. It does kind of highlight that fact. Didn't see much from Boyata. I know he's a right back. We didn't have to do that much defending. It was mainly in the midfield, which I'm surprised we didn't do very well in that, to be honest. Nathan Baker has decided to join Watford instead of coming to us. Right. Not interested in the player. We're just going to have to offer cash then by the looks of it. And I think we're just going to go all out at 875 grand. In fact, no, we'll just go 900. We'll just call it 900. And hopefully try and get McCann in. That'd be a nice little signing for us. We now need to find another centre-back as well. We'll quickly stop. We don't actually have Cook yet, do we? It's a bit worrying. We're going to have to try and find another centre-back. Because we are in need of one, I would imagine anyway. Centre-backs. So Nathan Baker's now gone to Watford. Really not a good one for us, that. Craig Dawson could be an interesting one, though. Could be a very interesting one, Craig Dawson. Steve Cook we definitely want to try and go for. Browning, maybe. Kieran Clark, we'll inquire about him. We'll also scout him at the same time. We'll see what they come back with. Now, player sold again. We just start getting people in now. Steve Cook, he has accepted it. 8 grand a week he wants. 4-year deal, and he'll be an important first team player for us. Nice and young as well. Ooh, okay, Craig Dawson. I don't really know what overall he is, so it's a bit of a risk. But I might try 950 for him, because we do need another centre-back. In fact, what I'm quickly going to do is check our foothead, what his overall is on Ultimate Team. It'll be roughly about right, I would imagine. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Well, on foothead it says he is 68 overall, and if that is true for career mode as well, then that'll be pretty good, because we could do with someone who was about that overall and about that age as well. I make a great replacement for Perkins' vacant position. I hope you'll let me have a chance, blah blah blah. We might do. I doubt it, to be honest. We're going to try and sign someone in permanently. We're going to have Athletic have accepted that, which is brilliant, and he'll be an important first team player. Let's just hope we can get him in now, because I think he would be quite a good player to get in there, McCann. And then this game we are just going to sim, to be honest with you. It doesn't really matter. I know none of the friendlies really matter, but I do now know what is wrong with the team and how we can fix it. As expected, I think, against Genk, we have lost. I think it's Genk anyway, that's how you pronounce it. The free agent goalkeeper, 65 overall. It's a tempting one. Should we have actually got in Amos, is now what I'm saying. Because we do have a good goalkeeper there that we could have got for free. It's tempting to just get rid of the lone player, really, just send him back. Lewis, it's tempting. He's 6'6" though. Yeah, that would be quite a nice signing if I could get him. Alex Smithies, 67 overall. That's pretty good again, but we don't really need a goalkeeper. I'll just add him to my shortlist, and I think I'll just add that free agent guy to our shortlist as well, because no doubt he'll probably be still available next year when our loan player is up. And we'll continue to sim just a little bit further, and we'll have a look at our emails. Okay, West Brom have accepted this bid for Craig Dawson. For me, I think he would be an important first team player, but we'll have to see. I'm pretty sure he's going to be 60 overall, but like I say, we'll have to see about that. And they've accepted for Steve Cook. We have finally signed another player. 1.4 million, it's pretty pricey for him, but I think he'll be a good player for us. And now I could do with trying to get in one more midfielder. Right, so Chris McCann has accepted the offer that I put in for him. It's accepted the wage and everything like that, which is brilliant. So now we've got another centre mid in, and we can add him to the team. I'm now starting to question whether we do actually need Chris Dawson. I think it's Chris Dawson anyway, because we do actually have some good cover in that position, and we do have some players that are really actually okay to get in the team. So we've got one player there, two. Daniels we don't really need. We could just send him back, to be honest with you. But he's an okay player. We've got 3 there, 4, 5 and 6 players. I can't get rid of him. Can I get rid of him? I can. I'll list him up. We've got quite a few centre-backs now. We don't really need to get Dawson thinking about it. I'm tempted to now go out and get a striker. Maybe one that's better than the current one that we've got. We've got a loanee player there. So that means we don't need Dunn really. Or at least send him out on loan, do you think? Dunn looks actually okay. I might just send him out on loan. Because we do have Kennedy. And again, we don't really need Kennedy, I don't think. So I could just get rid of him, but that's 33 grand. No, I'll keep him actually. I'll keep him. And right backs, we have got Boyata as our permanent one, and McCowan, something like that, McCannon. And Foley, again, we don't really need Foley, but we've got him anyway. And midfielders, we do have quite a few midfielders. Grant is being loaned out. I don't really know why. He should just be sold, to be honest with you. He needs to go, really. He does. He's not good enough at all. I'm going to just try and load him out and get some wage back from him. This guy, I don't think he'll be used either. He actually looks quite good, though, so I might be tempted. Loney, we don't really need him. I don't know why I've got him from Everton. We're actually going to make sure we don't have him and add to the wage budget that we've got. We can have just purchased. Do we need this guy, Millis? I don't know whether we do. We can't really get rid of him, I don't think. We definitely don't need this guy. We don't really need him, but he's just arrived for $1 million from Brighton. Actually, yeah, we do need him because he's playing centre attacking mid, I think, now. He's being loaned out. Again, not really too sure why. He's not too bad. Mendy. His pace tells me to keep him. Then I look at his overall and other players that we have in that position. Murphy we don't need. That's a stupid signing, really. We don't need him in that position. We've got 3 right mids. I don't think we need all 3 of them. We could just really stick to 2. So if we try and get rid of Mendy, I think. I know he's got some pace, but we can't even get rid of him. What about this guy? Can't get rid of him either. We can get rid of Eagles. No, we can't. So we can't even get rid of any of them right mids. And let's now look at the strikers that we've got. So we've got this guy loaned out, Ranger, who has recently joined, Miller, who has recently joined, Alonso, who has recently joined, Davies, who hasn't, but I think he could be quite a good player, this guy, and it might actually be worth keeping him, although part of me thinks I can get a better player than what he is, because he doesn't really have that much impact on the game. Right, I've made the decision to list this guy, just because he's not going to really be played, I don't think. We're starting Def Alonso at the moment, and eventually he will drop down to the bench once I sign a new striker, so I don't actually think we'll need him, unless he's part of maybe a trade deal that I do. We'll have to think about that. We're going to actually now quickly search for a striker, so I'll be back in a minute. Right, I have found someone that I do want to try and buy, and that's Danny Ings. It's going to be a really tricky one, this one, I know, but I'm going to try. Even if it means I have to swap Chris Eagles to get him, I will do so. But I can't actually find... Is it? Oh, it's Stephen Davis, there he is. And we'll just offer the full 800 grand and hope for the best, really. We can't do much more than that. But yeah, hopefully they say yes to that. I don't even know how much he's worth or anything like that. So we'll just really stab him in the dark here. So we'll see him a few more days. Offer is unacceptable because we're not interested in the player we've included, and the cash amount is not enough on its own. Not looking good, really. If we could just get him even on a loan or something like that, that would be amazing. I know we don't want to try and get in loan players, but even a loan would be fantastic. What are these guys like? Not really good enough. Kieran Clark's going to be too good for us. Alright, to be honest with you, this is as much as we can offer to get Danny Ings, and that is $1 million plus Davies. And if they reject that, then we'll move on to the player that's worth like $2 million, and we'll just do a straight trade for that and see what they say about it. Let's hope they say yes. I doubt they will, but let's hope anyway. Right, we've got this first game against Shrewsbury that we should really be winning, but we're going to wait for that until the next episode, because we will be playing, I would imagine, But thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this, then please leave a like and subscribe. That would be really appreciated. Go check out the links below. You can find my Facebook and my Twitter down there to keep up to date with what videos I'm uploading and any questions that I'm asking you, and you can interact with me on that. Also leave comments and let me know what you think, which players I should sign. You'll have to do it quickly though, because I will be getting through the transfer window fairly quickly, probably by next episode I'd imagine. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.